So lloD's at the top of the mountain right now.
Right now, yeah, 100%. If you count online, lloD's it, no question. If you count LAN, like, lloD has just been able to... lloD's been showing up recently. I mean, at Genesis, he qualified for this tournament here, beating Keizu, which is like a big determiner. And then overall, just, he's been reinventing a lot of the Peach meta. Yeah. It's been a treat, because he's consistently always been like a top 20 player. Yes. I feel like whenever you see lloD, you're like, oh, lloD's going to place well at this tournament. And then lloD's recently kicked it up a notch past that. Yeah. And it's so cool to see, like, later in your career, like, he just became a doctor, and now he's able to do this.
Yeah, I don't know how he got better after becoming a doctor, but he did.
Somehow. Right now, I think he is right in between getting accepted to residency and then when the residency starts. So lloD has like this nice window of just being able to play.
Got it.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Dude, perfect timing for all the tournaments.
The defense just off the rip on lloD there was so good. Oh, and again, see, he's gonna hit a lot of those low float up airs to try to catch the slow aerial startup from Falcon.
Oh wow!
Waveland.
Did you see that new that new sub float ASDI down?
Oh, that looks
so crazy.
That's the Wally.
Yeah, Wally's been doing that for so long, and everyone's gonna credit Chef Rockman now for finding it, and Wally's gonna be so mad.
Chef gets all the credit no matter what. I'm fine with that. Some new Fox shit comes. Well, I guess Chef plays Fox now, but
he's the Gimmer of Melee with the tech.
Yeah.
Oh,
no! It's an early one.
This is actually so good for lloD. Oh, never mind.
Okay, can I ask B-Bats? Let's put it to bed, because I'm a dipshit, and I haven't known this for a while. I think Bladewise was the first one to be like, okay, can you down throw out, or sorry, can you air dodge out of down throw from Falcon as
Yes.
Peach? Yeah. Okay. How tight is it?
You can. There's two ways.
And which percent?
You can wiggle out. All percents. It's never true.
Got it.
You can either wiggle out air dodge, or you can do what every good Peach does, which is they buffer jump air dodge, and theoretically, you should never get hit by down throw. Like, because it's not that tight, because you're buffering the jump. So you're just mashing jump on, I can't remember if it's, I think, yeah, like mashing tap jump, and then immediately air dodging. Yeah. But then it creates a 50-50, so it's like just as scary.
The 50-50 is the Falcon not going for the knee and then waiting for your air.
Or they kind of frame trap you in a way where it depends on how you air dodge, they can just start getting up airs, but anything's better than knee.
So you can get down throw knee, or sorry, you can get down throw up air, but then you can also wait and then get the knee off of like a jump.
Yeah. That's a big mix-up,
That's
and
the scary
works out
part.
really well. Oh,
Dude.
not gonna kill.
I mean, there was a huge drop to edge guard from lloD at the beginning of this. He had an incredibly high percent none.
Good.
Oh, there we go. He's
good hit.
Still.
What are you most, as a Peach player, and you're playing up this match with some random Falcon, but you know they're good, what are you most scared of?
What am I most scared of?
Yeah.
I'm honestly, in this matchup, I'm terrified of like Falcons that are just willing to up air every time. Like, I think the big thing that beats Peach is people being willing to not commit to their kill moves out of desperation and wait for their combo moves to start killing.
AKA S2J against Armada game.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
That's one whiff. It's literally like...
to the knee.
You're right, though. That is a great example.
He needed to stomp. It was the stomp was the option, I think.
Yeah, I think that situation's replayed him so many times. I've watched it, and all I can say right now is Armada better player than him.
Yeah. That's crazy. Okay, sorry, I'm picking your Peach brain apart. This is a big point of contention.
There's the coverage. Soft hit, of course, is going to connect.
For all the mean people in chat, they'll see Armada, they'll start talking about Armada, and then like Polish is on the screen, they'll be like, Armada's washed, bro. Armada comes back now, he's fucking bottom 5 Peaches, my fucking tertiary Peach better than Armada. Where do you think Armada comes back today in this day and age? Where does he land in terms of skill?
I think Armada's still the best Peach in the world.
Really? Oh, wow.
Are you saying that the skill that Armada had with Peach at 2018 when he retired would be #1 right now?
I think Armada's tech skill would be worse. I think, like, I've rewatched a set with like Cody of Armada playing, and the only thing we were able to say was like, how the hell does he know what to do that? Like, he was shielding in neutral in the most confusing ways. No one's ever gonna grab, they're all gonna hit, and it was like rewatching Armada VODs, like I'm still learning new stuff from them.
That's so money.
And he's like, like all the lloD tech that you're gonna see like throughout this entire set, like Armada's neutral is just still like one of the best to ever do it. There's a reason why he's the best Fox. He was one of the best Foxes in history and the best Peach.
Is able to chase down the Nair.
Yeah.
To that point, I'd like to mention Armada is one who always was so intentional with his movement.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect example is how you brought up like shield, and it's like, of course, how did he get away with shielding right there or whatever? It's because he's shielding to bait a sort of reaction out of his opponent, and You know, it's not like
knew
I
what he
can
had to do.
look and see what's happening, but you can kind of understand, at least at a high level.
Yeah.
I love the idea that
debates
he's
that he
still
puts
writing
in.
the book, you know? They're still going and digging up old Armada sets and being like, damn.
They're deciphering the hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
The text, the ancient text.
Ooh, that's a high one. That's a hard one to hit.
B-Bet. So I think the big difference now is that a lot more players play a little bit more like dash back defensive against Peach, right? And I think back in Armada's day was a little bit more aggression against Peach. Do you think that was? Yeah, people rushed her down, and I think, you know, there's just a lot of difficulty for Peach to fight when people are like dashing back. Do you think Armada still thrives in this kind of meta?
I think in this meta, like, I think Armada's key thing was his defense, and then every opening he got, he took it further than every other Peach on like a meter that doesn't matter. Like it was a 10-to-1 scale. If you look at his punish game, it's insane. So I still think he's able to do it because he finds hits. He's one of the smartest. But oh wow, None is getting every hit that he needs. Those knees, the back airs.
What's going wrong here? What's going wrong?
What's going wrong is that None just like, I fought him in friendlies, he knows where to place some of these hits. Like he's really good. I told him like, you go for strong hits when the Peach is high, or no, when the Peach is low, you go for strong hits. When the Peach is high, you go for like your combo moves.
There it is. That's what Johnny should have done. That's what Johnny should have done.
Dude, I hate when Peaches grab their little turnip and go floating off stage.
Like
and
they
I'm invincible.
think they're gonna be okay.
Come and get me. Okay, None said, I'll come and get you.
Yeah. And for the record, lloD in this matchup, historically one of his most hated. He made a song on Twitter called 80-20, referring to the matchup chart for this matchup.
Is he playing the piano?
That's funny.
Yeah, I believe, yes. It was him on a piano. Beautiful.
A man of many talents.
While doing
Doctor,
surgery,
pianist.
also
Yeah,
playing
right.
piano at the same
And
time.
plays ukulele.
Crazy.
See him do the ukulele thing too.
But yeah, fighting None is a journey here. He's so consistent.
God,
finding
again.
hits
That's
like that.
Wow.
That's raw. Oh, he goes for it again.
He learned.
All right, he's good. Nice fade.
Yep, and then you got to turn around. That was just perfect. Yeah, that was everything correct.
So much pressure.
See, that's
delay on that
it looked
air.
like oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
god. None is waiting for like the air dodge out or the jump off these down throws. He's crazy.
That's the blend tech.
I'm not gonna lie, this is some of the best None I've seen recently.
None is playing hot.
Like,
Yeah.
lloD is solid
Nice.
as a rock, and lloD is not the type of person that gets confused by the type of things that like None would do, right? But None isn't doing like it doesn't feel like the tricky stuff. He's just playing really fucking solid. Like all his decisions are awesome.
Totally.
I
I'm
think
not seeing him overextend
No,
at
yeah.
all on any follow-ups.
Right.
He's done an excellent job picking out the air dodges like B-Bats was
Yeah.
mentioning.
The timing
Okay,
of
so
what
that's
there's
more
one-
None. Yeah, that's more
Oh, he
None
gets
shit.
away with
right?
it though.
the timing of when None goes in has been definitely difficult for lloD to get a handle of. Because lloD as a player likes to predict when you're going to be coming in, and Peach is a character. But None is just like the antithesis of that kind of playstyle,
Yeah.
right? You can't tell what he's going to do and
Right.
the timings he's going to do it.
Yeah, I talked a lot about that actually, and he told me like my reaction time is terrible. I'm reading when I'm going for stuff, and I believe him.
Oh, yeah.
And None is one of the most unpredictable players like I've ever fought.
Exactly.
So I can only imagine that this is like the struggle. It's like how do you read someone who doesn't know what they're gonna do
Yeah.
next?
It's like your job is to just play as solid as possible to
Exactly.
beat out that kind of style.
There has not
It's
been a
not
stock
working.
taken yet.
Like,
There
why
it is.
dare there? Anyone else
Yeah.
does up air in
Yeah,
that
literally,
position,
I was
right?
just
Because I think it kills. At that percent, she pops up and
If it
dies.
pops
She
up,
dies.
yeah.
Clean.
Oh, true.
A good nair. That's gonna get you. Yeah.
Yeah, I generally, I think a lot of Falcons are like, this matchup's fine, because you're just so much faster than her, and like you can control so much space around her, and then the rest is just the punish game is insane. Oh, hello.
Yeah, and Falcon is just amazing at corner pressure against Peach, too,
was-
especially once you push her to the
reverse
ledge.
hit.
Yeah.
God, that was
Did you
almost so
guys
clean.
see earlier, the first stock was forward smash to knee?
Yeah.
And that's that's how this shit goes sometimes.
Oh,
The
got the
big
double
struggle
jump.
with Peach here is the
Nice.
fact that a lot of her hitboxes that kill Falcon off stage are not disjointed enough to stop the grab. So you have to either, like the grab of the uppie. So you have,
So that's where down air comes into play, and then you've got SDI counterplay. And
yeah, when you start down airing, the SDI, I've tried to down air nair None so many times in friendlies, did not hit a single one.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
God, that was such a fast one.
Man, those subfloat up airs that lloD does make it
Ooh,
so
that
difficult.
was
That
crazy.
beats out,
There it is.
that beats out like Falcon's
So
nair if you
sick.
do it at the right time. But the tricky part is that the upper isn't super active from Peach's end, so you do have to time it well.
Yeah, I talked to Polish, and Polish was like, I don't like going for that because I put out a hitbox for 2 frames, and that's it. But lloD, being the predictor, is so confident that the 2 frames that hitbox is out, I'm catching the opening.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
He's like watching the movement, and he's like, based on when you could be hitting me, this is when the up air is coming out.
Oh man, it's so good versus the Nair because then you have to be like scared on the Falcons and when you're going to be jumping in an air.
Yeah.
You're
I thought he was
nuts.
gonna grab it again. Oh my.
I think a run-up grab is the mix-up, and you get the clean stock. He just hasn't done it. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, just make the most of the edge cancel.
Does he drop the turn up?
He hits the turn up. That's gonna hit him again.
Oh my God.
Both of them. Oh, lloD, just stay calm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great DI. He's gonna be able to get all the way back
That
to
was
stage.
so good.
Yeah,
that
throw it
DI
down
was
like that.
gnarly.
Finally, the downer nair hits
Yeah.
because it was at 160. That's the only reason.
He popped him up so high.
lloD planned that.
Oh,
lloD
yeah.
definitely planned that. Anytime he gets like the hits where like the turnip comes and falls down, and then he combos off of that. So
he's playing off of it for sure.
The messed up part about this is I'm seeing that None went for 0 down throw knees, and he only down throw kneed me our entire friendly session. So I'm thinking we have some like a little bit of petty beef right now.
Yep. Ooh, reads a spot dodge.
Oh, this could be it.
Goes for the dunk. Doesn't
Great
happen.
DI. Great DI.
Great.
It's not allowing the soft hit to come.
Nair at a hit still. I'd love to see if
Oh, what a grab mix-up.
yeah, see, he's just kind of making Peach fall down with the down throw.
Yep, and she has to burn like her float and all that, and then you're
Oh,
bad
God,
spot.
so scary.
Oh, what's the
Nair.
plan?
The max space Nair did do a
Oh,
good job against the
wait,
up
no
air.
jump.
He has to clean this up.
He's got to
Yeah.
close
Oh,
no!
That's it.
Oh,
Not yet, not yet.
No.
One more.
Didn't need.
Oh my God!
it.
Oh, he's stuck in
He
gentleman.
rolled away.
Not in this house.
That was a mistake.
No knee.
Oh, he
Wow.
lived it.
No
Okay.
knee.
That extra roll was a huge opportunity. Missed.
That's dead.
There we go. There we go.
What?
Really?
lloD
The
DI.
upper
lloD
was
DI.
stale.
lloD
The
DI.
upper was stale. That's the only reason why you lived that.
That's crazy. All right. Well, this is a huge lease on life for lloD.
Anything
Keeps getting
kills
knocked
from
away.
Falcon.
Oh my God! Falling down with
yeah,
Nair.
good grab, good grab.
nah, but he died in, so he's gonna
got
get
it.
a
Oh.
decent recovery.
He
out
did
there.
down smash. That was meant to be down smash.
Oh,
there you go.
shit,
This
down
has got to be
smash.
it.
That's gonna take it.
That's got to be it.
Wait, he's gonna tap the kick.
It's not over
That's
yet.
gotta
It's not
be
over
it.
yet. It's not over yet.
lloD,
Tech.
lloD, come on.
Oh,
That's
That'll do it.
Oh my
That's
God, bro.
Well, he didn't do anything wrong.
No,
Like,
he didn't do
it's just
anything
that
wrong.
None was testing him on the
None?
edge guard. Like,
No.
None's recovery was crazy.
Wow.
He did do the roll on the left side
No,
instead of the
that's right.
down.
I don't know about if he didn't
No,
do anything
I-
wrong.
yeah.
I think
No,
he
okay,
definitely
okay.
missed a few
Okay.
His edge guards have been
opportunities.
real shaky, and I
Yeah.
don't know why.
It's
Just
hard.
I mean, Falcon's drift, especially when Falcon's super high,
mean, None's
on the
not
way
making it
down, it's
easy.
like
okay.
not great for Peach to cover all those
Call me the
options.
layman, right? I see Falcon coming on screen, and he's dropping, and he's like 150%, and the Peach is like all he's got to do is just nair him. But you're saying it's hard,
Here-
but it
saying
doesn't
it's
look
hard.
hard. So
It's hard.
explain.
So the reason why it's hard is two
I
things.
think
One, Falcon drifts faster than Peach's any movement option.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to have a really good reaction time to even get a shot at getting there without reading it. lloD's reaction time is bad.
Okay.
So lloD has to read the exact place where Falcon's gonna land because Peach's hitboxes aren't big enough
Right.
to really cover everything. And then the None does the other thing, which is he always goes to ledge, which introduces the no mix-up.
Yep.
Because lloD's like, oh, I'm playing like a top 15 player. He's gonna go to stage now, and then None just like does it. And it's incredible.
Nun's
Okay.
also amazingly consistent at getting the drift back edge cancel on the edge of
Yeah.
the stage too, which introduces a whole nother level of things.
Oh, there he goes for it.
Finally.
Saved it for
That's
down
amazing.
four.
That was actually such a mix-up because the other times he was kind of making Peach fall down after the down throw, and then that time just
Babysitting.
goes for it.
Doing a
And
little bit of
None,
babysitting.
None does a good job of starting his up Bs at very ambiguous spots where it's like the drift is going to be extra hard to capture.
Yeah.
Yeah. lloD's trying to cover that fade back up B to ledge earlier, and that's why he dropped that edge guard. It was because he drifted back on stage really confident in it and didn't plan out. Grab the ledge, lloD, please, I'm begging you.
He was dead to be at the
Fade out.
ledge.
Ooh.
Grab
he got
ledge.
it anyway.
Just grab ledge. Okay. he's like, I'm gonna pull more turnips. He's like, just clean the stock, please.
We're due for another bomb. He got one way early. I think.
Are we?
I think we're due.
We're due for
No.
a stitch.
No stitches
How are we due
either.
for a bomb already?
Wait, what's the bomb percentage?
Like
Low.
1%. Less than 1%, actually.
Okay, we're due for a stitch.
There.
In total, there's a 3% chance that you get a dot or stitch every turn.
Ooh.
Oh, the
my
power shield. We're not
God.
gonna get anything off of
No,
it 'cause
yeah.
None edge canceled it. Jeez.
Well, he's been doing a lot of that no fast fall dare too on the power shields, kind of like baiting him out. And then when lloD, I mean, he hasn't been actually going for the power shield D smash because of those.
Yeah, and that no fastball will punish that like subfloat 2-frame, stuffing,
Yeah.
Misses it.
Okay.
Feedback from
Does he have
None.
a?
Oh,
I don't
this
think, no
thing.
float.
Oh,
You're
he's
right.
just nice. He's just.
Oh,
no,
he's out of
so
it, and he falls
necessary.
through. Oh, he's out of the parasol.
He did everything. Anything
Nice.
about that
Big
turn.
Back
turn
air.
up, yeah, covers
But
high.
you do have a down B situation.
Oh.
Great sight.
All right. Lot's still alive.
Just kidding.
It's
Stop.
literally over.
Stop me off the angel.
That is
Wood.
crazy.
Oh,
63.
You had no
You gotta
chance.
shield those.
It's actually so brutal.
Nunn was actually using the invincibility really well throughout that set. There
Yeah.
was like 2 or 3 times where he got that particular stomp.
Yeah.
Major platform.
Agent platform, pretty good.
That was like
yeah.
the first time you
He
saw
did it off
Stomp and
stage
me there
too,
too.
Yeah.
That was a really strong mix-up.
Big time.
Well, I do think he was going for stomp a lot out the gate. You know, he liked doing those fly across. It was actually odd that hit. If I think about it more, that last one, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear what we. Nunn's just being like, I don't know.
Yeah, getting his post-game analysis is always a treat.
Mike?
All right,
Let's hear it.
all right, big dog. I want to know. I want to hear some stuff. He's taking his time.
Thank you, B-Bets.
What's up?
Feeling good today, Ed?
Yeah, trying to do some content in a bit.
Content guy.
Content guy?
He's
Yeah.
content guy.
Content guy now?
Just trying to, just beating LOD. Trying to do some content today, really, though. That's all
Yeah.
I'm really thinking about.
We were talking about your stomps, and we want to know about your stomps. What was the plan with the stomps?
You know, Stomp is just good nowadays. It's
Fucking
just
told
good for
you.
today's meta.
This is what he gives us.
What? I
That's
couldn't hear
it?
that.
I mean, we saw you you stomp a lot in recent tournaments leading up to this. I remember you had the crazy stomp against HBox, Game 5 last stock. You've
Yeah.
done a lot of recovering stomp in sets recently, I've seen. And the no fast fall stomp. Full drift forward, no fast fall.
Yeah, it covers micro, like the dash dances. If I want to cover space towards the ledge, or I want to cover space close quarters, and then just come back. There's a lot of mix-up you can do. But that isn't specifically a stomp thing. It's just an aerial thing.
Right, just normal arrows.
Just the matter that you're using it with stomp more.
What was it?
frequently.
I guess what did you figure out about LOD in the set? Because it seemed pretty dominant toward the end.
I mean, we play not that much, but when we do play, we usually trade. So it's like
Okay.
we go 50-50 actually. I feel like playing him is not really like yeah, it's Peach, but I think he's a pretty smart guy. So I have to focus especially on the PvP versus him.
Yeah.
The Peach stuff, you can look at that. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
he knows I'm trying to punish the Peach stuff, but so he punishes the Falcon. You know what I mean? It's just back and forth, back and forth.
Yep.
Is there anything in particular you do against like the really low up airs that LOD does?
I just give it to him a few times, let him hit me with it.
All right.
let him take
Just
these ahead.
accept the fact that
Okay.
you're going to take it every once in a
Yeah,
while.
because you're gonna take them. It's just that in a scramble, might as well just get some damage back.
You
right?
come out a lot on top of those when he mistimes them too, because it's a really tight timing for him to hit.
Yeah, you just have to be aware of the situation, right? I think that the same goes for a lot of other moves. It's just a matter of just being in the right spot at the right time. And yeah, I actually like that matchup too. I'm not the best at it. I don't practice it, but you can play a lot of neutral, which I like.
I think it's intuitive. You're
Yeah.
just faster than her. She's she's got her moves and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I
So
will say, people used to say, I mean, it's still true. I think Falcon does win that matchup, but I think it's a lot closer nowadays than people think. It's not as one-sided, lopsided as it used to be. I think the Peaches have come together. Can't hear me?
closer, closer.
Right up in there.
The Peaches have come
Contact guy.
together, and they're coming up with tech. They're working together, and that's cool to see.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
always
they're
want to see
advancing the Peach game for
I
sure.
always want to see a character go forward in the meta. So.
They recruited Chef Rock.
Chef Rockman.
Chef Rock.
Trader.
Chef Rockman. Yeah.
Trader.
He is. He's a
Don't
traitor
follow me. He's getting blocked on
everywhere.
Twitter. I'm blocking
Wow.
That's true.
him. Yeah, we're
Alright.
all set, and yeah, we'll see what happens after this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
nice,
stuff.
Awesome, man.
Enjoy
Good
the
luck, Ed.
content.
Good luck.
Nice.
It's a content man.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to say that like that.
You got to draw it out of him, because initially it's kind of like asking like a top player like, what did I do wrong? Like we've all been there, you know.
Because he's one of those guys who just kind of knows. Like he doesn't express exactly what he knows. He just knows internally everything he's doing makes sense to him.
Yeah.
You got to like get the information out of him. If you
Yeah,
want
introduce
anything.
a situation to him and ask him about something specific
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
That
and
you
hope
can
he doesn't
actually-
meme you.
PvP.
Yeah,
he
there's always
called
that
it.
chance.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna think about that. He said PvP. I have to play the player, which I was like, okay,
It's cool to think about it that
we're
way.
dissecting.
That's
things.
There you go.
always been him
Separate
as a
the,
player too. I think
yeah.
just always player based as opposed to like characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well-
Webbs, how about my older brother Werner takes it from here?
Oh, thank you so much. And I appreciate you bringing me on.
Yeah,
way.
yeah, you know.
Slime Thinny Bruntano.
We're bald, isn't that weird?
Here, let's rub our heads together real quick.
Oh,
Oh.
While we
oh God, I can
Generate
feel all your limbs.
electricity.
to
Yeah.
a quick break.
Oh.
Thanks for tuning
Why are
in.
you so
And
sad?
come back for more Smash Summit 13. presented
No,
by
I'm
Coinbase.